wonderful.
Hello and welcome back to Budgets, Bargains and Bullshit. So I accidentally deleted my monthly update, my monthly budget sort of thing. So I'm going to have to really quickly run through it now because I want it to be just up there on my channel so it all kind of makes sense. So I'm going to start with this book. And so looking at last month, obviously I ended up forgetting to fill some of this out and whatnot. So let me just zoom in a little bit. It's a bit better. So in terms of our goals, we wanted £100 in beauty. We didn't actually manage that. £500 off debt, I did do that. £120 in the £1 challenge. I did cross that off at the beginning of the month because I changed my mind. And to list 30 items on Vinted, which we did. Also, I cannot stand my nails like this, so I apologise. I did get some of these for £1 from Primark today, but I haven't had time to stick them on, so we're just going to have to deal with it. So some of the things that I needed to get this month, I've started to write like little reminders down at the side. Travel insurance, which I've actually done today, so it's part of June's budget. Printing, which I did actually get. A suitcase, which I still haven't got, and I also needed to go for some patch tests for some appointments in June, which I still haven't done. Into June then, I've obviously already wrote down all of my outgoings. There are some slight changes. This here is where my watch payment should have been. So my monthly watch payment of £144.44 was on the 12th. However, because we paid it off, I just put this sticker over it because, you know, I felt good for paying it off quicker. As you can see here, we have a week off. So there'll be no cash stuffing video on this Friday. The money will probably just sit in the account, and then on Tuesday evening when I get home, I'll probably just cash stuff it, but I won't do it on video because I'll just have so much to do. So yeah, we are doing a 5-week month, by the way. So May for me starts on the 27th. No, what am I talking about? June starts on the 27th of May, which is today. This is what happens when you try and rush things. You end up making mistakes. So yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's just how I've worked it. Yeah, it is what it is. There is a few different things this month. So first of all, there are no groomers appointments this week. Oh my God, get it together. There's no groomers appointments this month. Right, there we go. Because he went on the 26th, and normally I do every 4 weeks, which would then lead up to when we are on holiday. So therefore we can't take him. And this week here, we will probably not be taking him because we've got that week that we've still got them few days off work. So we're thinking about just, you know, nipping to Seaside for a day, or, you know, just going somewhere different. And I don't really want to book him in and have to work around the groomer's appointment. So yeah, I'll do it in the first week of July. So that's that. So the other thing is there is a new little bill that's coming in this month. It's just for this month, just for when we're on holiday. So my mother-in-law looks after our dog, which is amazing. I'm so grateful for her to doing that. She comes to our house and she fetches her dog and she stays here for the week. However, has that been recorded? I don't even know if that's been recorded. Oh, imagine if it hadn't been recorded. Right, I've got to be doing this quick because my phone's running out of battery as well. So yeah, she comes and stays here. However, she would not be able to cope with walking Cooper. He's too strong for her, and yeah, I just would not want to put her in a position where she had to take him out for a walk. So therefore, we pay for a walker. So he's going to have 3 walk-in sessions with the walker, and they're £12 each. So it's £36 for the week, but I probably just pay 40, just round it up to make it easier. We fly out on the Tuesday, so he'll be walked on the Tuesday, and we get back on Tuesday, so he'll be walked there as well. So he'll only miss a couple of days. It's not a big deal. But yeah, that is something that I need to remember to leave money for. Over here, we've got some goals. So £500 off debt. However, when I wrote this, I didn't think that it's actually a 5-week month. I pay £100 a week on my debt anyway. So technically, I will have achieved this without putting anything extra in, if that makes sense. Second thing is to complete the holiday challenge. So this is my holiday challenge. It's something that I made myself. A little word search. It's got 20 words. Each word is worth £20 and the total is 400. I've just realised I can't see that. Obviously, we've done 140 up to now. And yeah, I'm trying to get that completed by the time I go on holiday. And lastly, no takeaways. That is June completed. The only other thing I've got to remember is Father's Day. I've got a card. I just need to get either a gift or a gift card or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out close to time. And yeah, that is everything. So normally I would go through my... Let me just zoom that back out. I would go through like everything that I spent in May. What I saved, but because it kind of went a bit pear-shaped towards the end, I'm not going to, because it's just confusing. And yeah. So June then, this is what June looks like. Again, let me just make sure you can see that. Right, so I have budgeted for £360 a week each, times that by 5 obviously, so it's very minimum amounts. However, we have recently got our pay rise, so it's always going to be more than 360, but just for this month I wanted to do it like bare minimum. So income of £3,600. These are our outgoings. The only thing that's changed is salon is a little bit less this month. Walker is something obviously just for this month, and we don't have the watch payment because I have paid it off. So that's that. So down here then, we've got our cash envelopes, food 350, fuel 150, tobacco 140, myself and Josh, £90 for Josh, £30 for me. Obviously we're going to be away for a week technically, so we, you know, it doesn't really have much of an impact with it being a 5-week month because we're away for a week, so we don't need as much money for food or as much money for fuel or whatever. So then over here we've got some sinking fund goals. First off, beauty. I just want to make sure that there's definitely enough for my hair and my nails for the holiday, so I'm wanting to put another £100 in if I can. Days out is getting 50. The reason why I'm currently using days out as a sort of clothing sinking fund, because I don't have a clothing envelope, so I'm using days out just for that, and I'm put 50 in because I'm wanting to put 50 in because my husband needs some shorts and things for him. Gifts 20 because of Father's Day, and also in July I've got a lot of birthdays. I've got a baby shower. Also, just really quickly, has anybody ever had to pay to go to a baby shower? Like, is that a normal thing? Because, I mean, I've never been to a baby shower, but I didn't think I'd have to pay to go to one. It's only £20 to go. I just think, I don't know, I don't think I would do that if it was me. But anyway, and obviously I need to take a gift. Well, I don't need to, but I want to. Emergency, I'd like to put 50 in as well. Down to our sinking funds, not sinking funds, what am I talking about? Savings challenges. Obviously I'm wanting to complete my holiday challenge. So I put 40 in this week, but prior to that it only had 100 in. And because the goal is 400, it needed an additional £300. So yeah, that's where the priority is this month. Penny savings challenge, £50, and the pound challenge is £10 as a goal. Down towards my debts then, so we'll be paying off a total of £500 over the month, 125 in Sainsbury's Sainsbury's and MB&A, and 250 in Halifax. And in July, my only goal in July is to clear that Halifax card, because it'll be down to like 500 and it'll be so close. Like, I'll be just dying to clear it off. So yeah, I'm gonna like set myself a proper good challenge in July for when I get back off holiday. So that is the monthly budget and how I work it out. These sheets are from Philly and Brit. I print them off at home. I just find it a lot easier. I know some people laminate them, but I just find it easier to do it this way. Plus, then you can recycle it if it's not laminated. So we've obviously done our week 1 already, but this is the breakdown of that. I have already done the video, like I said, but just in case you wanted to see it on paper. So our actual amounts were, you know, both quite higher than what I had budgeted, which is good. Now it does leave, well, it was supposed to leave £145. However, it does leave about £200, I think, in total. I like to write on the back about the buffer. So the buffer was approximately £247. I needed to leave £50 or more for week 2. Other things that I needed was travel insurance, which I've done now, so I can take that off actually. A suitcase, because we don't have one for our holiday. We have one, but it's really small, and obviously there's 2 of us. Fake tan. I was going to get fake tan, but then I decided, do you know what? No, I'm going to go with my nice pale skin and hopefully get a nice tan whilst I'm there. And then if I wanted to put anything extra into Penny Challenge and holiday, which I actually did, well, I put extra into Penny Challenge. Holiday got what it was supposed to. Week 2 is not looking fabulous, to be honest. That's because I've actually moved the car payment. So it should be in week 3, but because week 3 we have as mortgage, I decided to move the payment to week 2 just to make it a little bit easier. I'm going to put that money into a Monzo account. That's why it's got a little star thing. I'm going to put it into a Monzo account, and then in week 3 I'll transfer it back so we can make that payment. But because of that, it's kind of not left us with much wiggle room. So the only thing that we'll be getting anything is holiday and penny saving challenge. Then in week 3, again, it's not looking fabulous, but it's all good. So we've got the mortgage, my salon appointment, which actually is not in week 3 anymore. It's actually in week 4, but I obviously wrote this out beforehand, so technically we'll be up by 50, which is a good thing, because if you see down here, it's actually the first time it says minus £42.72, because I always make sure I pay those debts. Like, that is a priority to me. I would rather put less into food and fuel and all that to ensure that I make those payments. But we don't have to now, because that kind of evens out. The salon payment I'm not going to be doing, so that will then bring that back up slightly. Plus, don't forget, these are, oh my god, I've just knocked the camera. These are well under budget, so I'm not worried whatsoever. And we will definitely have a little bit extra to put into here. I just do this as a worst case scenario. But yeah, that's that. Now week 4 is when we are on holiday, so this is what will be done. Again, I've put just the usual payments. We've got Cooper's Flea and Worming, which actually I might cancel because he's been having a bad reaction to it recently, so I'm thinking about just buying it from the shop from now on. And also I think it works out cheaper to buy it from the shop. I'll get into that another time. Both our phone bills and the £40 for the dog walker whilst we're on holiday. And also, because I've moved my salon appointment, there will be £50 that I need to add on to here for the salon appointment. But we should still be all right, because like I said, we are under budget anyway. So even if I add the salon onto there, it should even itself out. Then down to cash envelopes. Now, you might be thinking, why on earth is she putting £60 in food when she's going on holiday? Well, I thought to myself, firstly, I wanted to leave some money for my mother-in-law. We don't pay her to come and look after his dog because she wouldn't accept the money. But I wanted to leave something just for her to go and get some food shopping. She is a vegetarian. She's not like a strict vegetarian, if that makes sense. Like, she's like on and off. So yeah, I thought, I'll just leave like maybe £40-50 just so that she can go up to Morrison's and get herself some shopping in. Yeah, I'd go and do her some shopping, but I don't know what she'd want. Yeah, so that's mainly for her. And then also, because we get paid on the Friday, there's Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday, so there's 4 days just to get a few bits, maybe a couple of ready meals, that sort of thing, just to put us on until we go away. Fuel is still getting the usual, although it will be parked up at the airport. We pay for airport parking. It'll be parked up at the airport for the entire week, but obviously the fuel to get there, it's like an hour and something drive there and then same back. So yeah, it's still getting some. And we're not getting anything because we only work Friday and Saturday, and then we're off work from the Sunday, so we'll just make do with what we had the week before. And tobacco, obviously my husband unfortunately still needs tobacco. Beauty will get 50. That should then bring that up enough for my appointments on the Monday. Days out will get the 50 that I have budgeted for. It is leaving it very late to go clothes shopping, but you know, well, it's just how it's worked out. £200 into holiday savings, and then £100 into our debt. So that's how it's looking. That's for week 4. I haven't actually done a week 5 because week 5 is when we are physically on holiday. So I'm not doing a plan. It'll just be kind of whatever at the time. But my plan is to actually leave at least 200 or 300 at the end of week 5 so that we can go into July with a sort of bit of a head start, if that makes sense. So yeah, that is my monthly budget. I hope I haven't bored you to death. If you've got any questions, please just leave them in the comments. I'm happy to, I will get back to you. Sometimes I don't see comments for like a couple of days and then I'll just happen to go on and I'll see comments, so I'll reply back to them. So I'm sorry if I don't reply straight away. It's just, I don't know, it's just how my YouTube works. But I do like to reply to all comments because I feel rude otherwise. And it's nice, like, when people reply back to me. What is that noise? Oh my God, that scared the life out of me. This was rolling. It sounded like a frog or something. I nearly had a panic attack. Right, that's that done anyway. Yeah, if you've got any questions, please let me know. We are going to do much better in June than we did in May, because May just did not go to plan one bit. Well, towards the end it didn't. I'm feeling very motivated. I've got a few more side hustles on the go, some new ones that I've just started up. So I'll let you know how they get on. And yeah, I think that's everything. So I will see you next time. Bye.